Francisco. We're just about set for action. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Rockets, 6.5 games behind them.
And, well, for the Warriors, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Well, the season's still at very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement can happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Here's the starting group for Houston. And the wings, Green and Tate. Wood out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot. And for Golden State, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's B in at the center position. Green passes to Porter. Six to shoot. The Warriors pull it in.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not.
Okay.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over in the corner, Poole. The feed to Green. Right through the knee for the layup.
Draymond Green's got to think right now, I'm going to take you inside, and I'm going to challenge you to stop me. I don't get a lot of these possessions, but when I do, I'm going to try to get some points on the board.
Inside. Wood can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
The three from Poole. Connects from three-point range.
Great idea to get your secondary scores involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Pass to Green. A second chance effort. Back to Wood.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Pass to Wiggins. It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time for Wiggins.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of his team.
He's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Warriors leading by 10. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Poole, and there the Warriors now with an overtime.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Poked away. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Well, I like it when Steph uses some of that quickness and craftiness on the defensive end.
Rockets trail by 14. And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page.
Is it you?
Yeah, as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for B, and it's Bjelica in for Draymond Green. Here's Poole. He had 10 points in the win again. The baseline jam. Pulled the shot a little off of the bounce. Goes his way. Poole's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Augustine finds Nwaba. The 9-footers on the mark.
David Nwaba.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 7.
The story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Augustine, he had 15 points last out. Out to the right wing. Nwaba kicks to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Wiggins. Poole on the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Nwaba missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Bjelica passing to Poole. Another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Şengün. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. They're proud of him. But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their
David
offense.
Nwaba.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Poole the pass to Looney. He's looking for Poole and finds him. Here's Curry. He gets it in there. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Jordan Poole.
And the Rockets with possession here. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Şengün. Count it. Pass to Bjelica. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the Warriors take on
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball.
DJ
This game
Augustine.
has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
We've got Looney. Hootie is out there with Lee. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Toscano in at the 4. So that's the move out there for Golden State.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Rockets trail by 21. Augustine looking around. Toscano with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
First shot, first basket. He's on the block as fast.
Moving on the inside, doing a little bit of damage now.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
DJ
Yes, that goes
Augustine.
in.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lee outside. Toscano passes to Lee. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking up their passes.
And the Warriors with some changes. He comes in for Kevon Looney. And Draymond Green's subbed in for Toscano Anderson. Free throw good. Lee. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. Has to be. Outside Porter. Golden State moving it around. Passes it to B. Just 5 on the clock. That one good for 2. B's got his second bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Josh
And it's good for 2.
That's the kind of
Assisted by
passing you want there. Work the
Kevin
ball
Porter
around,
Jr.
keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Driving inside. And no good that time. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3-ball is
Jalen
good.
Green.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Warriors leading by 21. The pass to B. Pass to Moody. McCaskill defended by Tice. Pass to Green. Out to Lee. Launches it. Sinks the triple. He's got 6 here in this quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And so it's Houston with it. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Lee. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. B, the pass to Green. And here is Moody. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite
Warriors
three-point
foul.
shooter,
Moses
you have to
Moody.
go out and guard him.
That's his
But
first
if you
personal
close out
foul.
too hard,
First
you can put
team
the ball on the
foul.
floor and take advantage of
Shooting
the
for
driving
Houston,
lane. So pick
Josh
your poison.
Christopher.
The Rockets shooting their
At the
first
line
shot
for
from the
2.
stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for B. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Porter. B's checked in for Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Damian Lee. The Rockets also changing it up. Christian Wood comes in for Daniel Tice. And B subbed in for Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side,
2
Green.
minutes.
Pass to B. Right side Curry. Over Woods. And he gets it to go. Off the back of the rim. Curry's got 11 points.
That's a testament to Curry's awareness of everything that's going on around him. No one better at finding some space for a shot.
Here's Woods. The pass to Wood. On the wing, Green. Unloads from 13. Warriors with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
B, guarded by Green. Here's Wiggins. That's in, and he's made 3 for 3. Looking sharp.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Rockets with possession here. And the whistle
Warriors
blows. It's
foul.
going to be on B.
Number 53.
That's his first foul.
Personal
Moody's
foul.
checked in for the Warriors.
Second team foul.
Poole comes in for B.
Rocket sub.
Here's Wood. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 for the floor so far. Here's Poole. That ball nice feed that time for Wiggins. 14 points for him.
From Andrew
Wiggins' game
Wiggins.
continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
And the Rockets with possession here. Woods the pass to Wood. Here's Şengün recovered by Wiggins. Clock at 6. Tate. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Curry passes to Bielitsa. Here's Looney. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Woods. And he drops it in from the low post.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire up, fire!
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Green. Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side.
Warriors foul.
Wood out there with Jayshawn Tate.
Curry.
And it's
That's
Tice
his
in at the
first
center,
personal
locking
foul.
down the middle.
First team foul.
Wood finds Tate. Houston moving it around. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wood. Tice trying to break free.
Christian
and he
Wood.
buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And how about Wood there adapting to the defense? Can't get inside, so he just takes the mid-range.
Curry, good.
I need to see some more service out of these defenders.
And so it's Houston with it.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Here's Wood. And finished
Christian
off by
Wood.
Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Green left side. Pass to Poole. Passes it to B. Fires for 3. And he's good on that 3 ball. B's got 7. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Here's Poole, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Dubs, Jordan.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Poole. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Jumps up. And he gets the bucket. He's got 18.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Nwaba. Tice trying to break free. Takes it off the glass.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. There's the pass to B. To the inside. Here's Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
foul. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line
last
season,
for the Dubs,
about 78%
Jordan.
as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
2 shots.
That's good from Poole. Some changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Green. Toscano Anderson comes in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Curry. And a change for the Rockets. DJ Augustine's checked in for Daniel Tice. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now the Warriors moving it up. B, the pass to Poole. McCaskill, guarded by Augustine, and Porter comes to help. Out to Lee, pass to Toscano. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Poole. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the
At the
course
line for the
of last
Rockets,
year, he was up over
DJ
90%.
Augustine.
And with
2
a stroke
shots.
like that, you see why.
B's checked in for Jordan Poole. Both free throws good from Augustine. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. B, guarded by Augustine. Toscano passes to B. And he makes good on the way.
From Jonathan.
9 points for B.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Here's Martin. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
DJ Augustine.
Make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. Great D that time from Martin. Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Golden State's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And for Houston, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Augustine against Lee. And Augustine kicks to Nwaba. A bucket is good.
David
Nwaba's got his third bucket of the night.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. B, running by Augustine.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lee dishes to Kuminga. And he banks in the lane.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's Houston with it. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
Golden State foul.
Physically,
Kevon
some
Looney.
LeBron James.
That's his first personal foul.
Natural strength,
Third
fast,
team foul.
explosive off the floor. When he
Shooting
puts his
for
head down and
Houston,
goes to the bucket,
DJ
he can be
Augustine.
unstoppable.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kuminga. Porter comes in for Toscano Anderson. Moody subbed in for Lee. The Rockets also changing it up. Wood, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And B subbed in for David Nwaba. Pass to Moody, stolen away. To the middle. Here's Christopher. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Christopher's got 8 points.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Driving in. It's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
1:07 left to play in the third. Augustine with it. 8 points for him. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Rockets.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for DJ Augustine. .55 seconds left in the third.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
It's Curry outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Wood. Good, and it's Green
Wood,
picking up the assist.
Assisted by
8 points for him.
Green.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now the pass to Moody. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Bielitsa. That one misses. Good D by Wood. Outside, Green. Wood passes to Woods. Driving the lane. A shot off that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
The next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Tice. Here's Woods. And another 3 for Houston.
A somewhat sporadic three-point shooter, but he's able to knock that one down.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. The 3. That one doesn't go. And so here is Houston. Tice passes to Matthews. Porter against Green. And Houston again with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Green. Back to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
Playing with high activity there. Porter makes a real impact when he feels included in the offense.
Passes to Tice. Knocked loose. Outside Curry. The shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it was great. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's in there. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Stephen Curry has these kind of nights where he's hot like this, it is must-see TV.
And here's Matthews from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
He clangs that one off the back and down the hole. Curry's got 22 points.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
And that one good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up, 5 down so far.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Here's Woods. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Şengün passes to Woods. Green kicks to Matthews. Tice against Porter. The pass to Woods. 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Houston.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
Well, overall, he has
foul.
played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Moody. And Pease subbed in for Stephen Curry. Wood kicks to Martin. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. That one goes in.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Augustine finds Wood. Here's Martin, and it's blocked. Outside Matthews. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And I'm sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It costs you another play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. Well, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Takes it inside, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's Matthews on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assist goes
Two
to
teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Has to be. They double him with Matthews. Count the basket.
Impressive job by the players.
Anderson.
Don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
No problems knocking that one down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Wiggins inside the line. Nice. Straight off the left rim and in.
Well, he's in attack mode, and when this starts to happen, it's going to relieve some pressure from other scorers. Wiggins on one tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man, and you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.